Hello everyone and welcome to the ScratchRunning Podcast, the official podcast of competitive browser gaming, where our motto is, hello everyone and welcome to the ScratchRunning Podcast, the official podcast of competitive browser gaming, where our motto is, hello everyone and welcome to the ScratchRunning And as always, I'm your host, Kira. And with me on the mic are Abfellord, Collabs, and this guy.
Me.
Yeah. The artist
Is
commonly known as Shale.
Whatever my name is.
Uh-huh.
You may find him under various names.
You know,
This time he's only Shalebridge.
I'm surprised we haven't done that. We haven't done that motto before. This is really the first time we've done that.
Yeah.
Well,
I was
never heard of it
inspired
before.
by a recent upload on the ScratchRunning account.
No, that's fair.
That was a good one.
Don't mind me. I have a mouthful of granola because we're filming this in the morning.
Nice.
Kind of.
You do you, Clabs.
I'm
You
gonna
know
take a
what?
sip.
While you're doing that, I just want to say that I'm very thankful that we have not only Clabs again
Hello.
back, but Shalebridge after who knows how many episodes. People will probably figure that out.
It's the return.
How have you been doing, Shale?
It's been 20 years. I've crawled
Dang.
out of a little hole in the ground.
Nice.
You're like a cicada.
Yeah.
A little bug
That's
creature.
Nice bug.
Do they
Yeah.
have those?
Yeah. That's a nice
I'm the
bug,
bug.
Nick.
I've crawled onto a tree and I'm here to scream.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm hearing it. That's kind of poetic. What do you have to scream about, Shalebridge? You want to let our fans know anything that's important to you?
Nothing has been going on with me.
I guess you have. I guess.
I have nothing to scream about.
That's right.
Maybe that's exactly the reason to scream, you know? And like, it's been so boring without me being on the SRCast.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I'm so angry.
That sounds like that's exactly something Shalebridge would say. You hop
Right?
on and
It's
say,
been 3,000 years.
One thing I can tell you for sure, Shale, nothing has happened on Scratch either. This website is not doing a lot
It's not
except
doing a
celebrating Earth Day every year. And
Shout out to Earth. We live on a
Shout out to
planet.
the Earth.
Shout out to the Earth.
Honestly,
man.
kind of a good planet. Like, S-tier planet for sure.
Claps, there was this one thing I asked you before the podcast. It was how many modes can people post per cloud variable that like hosts
The ed
Yes.
an ed mode? And the reason I asked that is because I wanted to ask the people for something, whether they would do like an emote train. So you know when like an emote pops up and like it takes a little moment to disappear. I was wondering how it would look if during this specific episode it would just like as soon as one disappeared, the next one would pop up. But then I did the math.
I don't know if it'd be possible. You'd need 2 or 3 people.
I think you could probably only do it for like 3 segments.
I want to
Then why are you telling them?
I want to see that going with SRCast.
Don't tell them.
too late now.
They're gonna burn up all the emotes.
Dude,
Like,
I
oh
just
no.
want...
They're gonna run
Like-
out of slots. The train's gonna
Maybe.
crash. SRCast.
And this wouldn't be the first time. Maybe I'm just very bad at math, and you can prove me wrong. That the modes will like, you know, actually take up the entire episode. But who knows?
They
Who
won't.
knows? The train.
They definitely
The
won't do
SRCast
that.
train is gonna crash. Is SR Wimmers safe from the SRCast train?
What are you talking about?
Because they're separate emotes, right?
They
They have separate counters.
They're not gonna. It's still
are,
not
they
enough.
are.
That's not enough room. There's 64 emotes per cloud variable, and there's like 9.
yes.
So math 9 times 6.
Yeah,
is
I tried to do the math. I think we can only get about 3.
You can only get a stack.
But still, that that is just that.
Well, you know what?
If
How
anybody
about we
wants to leave emotes, do so now.
we transition to our first topic of the episode that we have on this lucrative topic
sure.
sheet that we definitely have prepared.
Yeah, we
Sure,
totally.
Claps, go ahead. Go right ahead.
So
I love
everyone,
preparing
of
for the
course,
podcast.
everyone here has prepared a scratch game they wanted to talk about today, like a new one we haven't heard about before.
Never.
Nick, I'd like you to go first. What's a scratch game we haven't talked
sure.
about before that you've prepared?
So the game I'm talking about today, clack 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 clack. This must be Carrot Underground.
Oh wow.
that I'm definitely not seeing on the Scratch front page right now.
Okay. Yeah, tell me about it.
It looks, the thumbnail is great, I can tell you that.
Yeah, there's a little I see it with the little crossed out eyes. I have it open right
looking
now.
at the same thing. Actual topic, wasn't the Scratch front page, like, isn't it different for everybody?
It is different now.
Every copy of Scratch is personalized.
Yeah, they shrunk
That might be
it.
true.
Those sections are also gone when you are logged in.
Yeah, I guess there's
loves.
yeah, there's no top
Okay, is
load.
that just the Explore page now? Okay, so if you go to the Explore page, what is the first project you see on all?
Whopper 3D #animation.
Okay, we're seeing the same
Yeah, were you gonna insinuate the algorithm Scratch? You got your own.
know,
You got your own TikTok for you page on the Scratch Explore.
This is a random question, just throwing in there so we get some actual topics. Has any one of you actually seen the Mario movie? I know the world is talking about it, and in about like half a month, nobody will be talking about it.
Nobody will
probably.
be talking about the Mario movie.
I heard
It
a
was,
lot of other people talk about it.
Pretty good movie.
I've heard that's what I've heard. It's a pretty good movie.
It's an alright movie.
Okay. So we have literally Kieran and me who have watched it.
I watched it.
Klabs and Shalebridge who are planning to watch it, or
Or not.
probably not.
I don't know about that one.
All right, here.
Okay.
I have a great idea for this segment.
Yes.
Shal and I will guess things that happen in the Mario movie, and then
Isn't that's perfect?
Let's
That's
go.
Perfect.
all right.
I
So
just confirm or
yeah, just give a
We
yes
will
or no.
both try
Does
to
the
remember
character
it.
say "you and what army"?
No.
Dang it!
no.
How about
Does Mario say Wahoo?
Yes.
He does say
Oh,
Wahoo. That is
good.
He goes, Wahoo!
Okay, 1 point for Shale.
Does
1
it
point for
left.
Shal. Okay.
Spoilers, by the way. If you haven't
oh.
watched the Mario movie, wait until it comes out in DVD to watch this episode of the podcast, or skip to segment
Whatever.
like 18, 19. I don't know.
Who knows?
Okay.
Who knows how much we'll have to cut?
Mario gets a power up, and he says, "I could get used to this."
He gets a power up, but no.
Is
not
there
what he
is there
said.
at least some kind of like silly line when he gets the power up? Like, gosh,
Yes.
this is strange.
Yes.
There is there's
Dang.
one that people saw in the trailer where he gets the cat suit and he does the weird Sonic meow.
What?
That is awful.
Gross. Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. I guess that's
So,
another point to Shal.
I mean, to be fair,
Mm.
Shale's like guesses are very
I'm being a bit more general about
Yeah.
it.
yeah.
No, this is true. I'm trying to focus in, put my finger to the vein
Okay.
of Mario movie nomenclature ? Okay.
Okay.
Does the character say, "This is not how I expected my day was going to go"?
No.
Let me think about it. No, probably not. Here's a question to you. And who guesses closer will get a point. How do you think the movie starts?
Oh, definitely. You want to go first, Shal?
I
I
don't know.
Okay.
That's fair.
Feel free to give out your answer first.
So Mario and Luigi have been plumbing, and they're like, "Oh man, our business is failing. Got to do something about it." And like Luigi's like, "We'll always land on our feet, Mario. We're plumbers." And Mario's like, I don't know." And then some sort of incident, like he's plumbing at this weird place, and he gets sucked down into the pipe. And he's like, "Whoa, where am I?"
Okay, what does Shalebridge
Right.
say?
I'm gonna go with I still think it was the like it starts out with just like Mario doing normal plumbing stuff, but instead of they've fallen on hard times, there's like a time lapse of Mario's clearly very
Oh.
bored with life and is looking for something more interesting.
Yes.
Don't you think there's anything else out there? Something we could
Yeah,
do with
something
our
like
lives?
that.
And Luigi's like, "No, we've
Focus
always
closer.
been."
Plumbing.
What's
All
wrong
right.
with our nice normal plumbing job that we love?
Boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop-a-da-boop. And so on.
What the heck? That's messed up.
Isn't that
Speaking
Italian?
Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yes, right? Yes, that's what I was going for.
Question:
I can't do these.
Does an obscure Mario character from the Mario RPGs / Paper Mario like show up in the background?
There is this one scene with a lot of toads.
Okay.
Might remind you of the that one game.
I don't think that counts.
I think that counts. Let me say, by the way, to this question I asked, how does the movie start? Shalebridge, I'm sorry, Clabs was spot on.
Oh, yes.
This is like I don't know if you didn't say the same thing just to not say the same thing, but holy smokes, while Clabs was saying that, I was like, have you watched the
No, I have not. I have no idea how it starts.
This is exactly like you pinpoint landing right here. How the movie
I
starts.
will say one thing. The opening shot is just the trailer with the penguin.
Oh, that is okay. You know what? That is true. That is true. Very true.
Like, that's
Okay.
just the trailer.
So they set it
Yes.
up. They set it
I
up, and
forgot about
then we go see what Mario and
Beep
Luigi
beep
are
beep
up.
boop, beep beep.
Oh yeah.
Well, the
Oh,
Mario
guess.
Brothers.
Do they play the Mario music in the background? Do they have da da da
Never.
da? Ah.
All the
Never.
time.
Sorry. No, they just replaced everything with.
They replaced everything with
You know,
Oh yeah.
Generic orchestra music.
Yeah.
like the one that's so old that they can use it royalty free is like Mozart and I don't know.
Yeah, like-
Sometimes they like put a little trap remix on it.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
guitar. It's got some trap drums.
yeah.
And it's a little
out of nowhere
orchestral.
you'll hear da 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 da, and then all the adults in the audience behind you will go, Mario!
OMG, it's Mario from the game. I hope he crushes turtles.
Now I recognize this.
Now I know
I
what
wasn't
I'm
sure what was
watching.
going on until the music
Yeah, it's true.
happened.
Perchance.
That's true. I can say for sure they haven't, or they put enough references in there to really,
Oh,
you
question.
know,
Do they,
make the fun
does Mario jump on a shell over and over again to get a bunch of one-ups?
There's one scene, Kieran, you may know which one I'm talking about, is where I don't know if I can spoil this. If you haven't seen this is not even a spoiler. It's a funny scene that happens, and you'll just say,
Yeah.
"Oh, this is funny." App said this. Is where King Bob-omb, and yes, he's in the movie.
So they
Sits down on a
Yeah.
Koopa. The Koopa,
and it
like,
bounces around.
it's on a bench, so it bounces around as he sits down.
It just bounces between the bench and the King Bob-omb.
That's great.
There's a smaller Bob-omb that sees the big Bob-omb and gets a little happy. That's kind of cool.
That's
Yeah, that's
cute.
true.
But
Oh,
no,
that's right.
Mario does not do the 2-3 infinite 1-up trick or a shell jump.
Right?
But he does
Right.
kick a shell into some enemies and it makes a funny
Oh,
sound.
a shell jump would have been a pretty nice little nod.
A shell jump would have been
Grand
so cool.
community.
Okay, the next question is what, I don't know if this may be like too, not like generic to ask, but, what is the obscurest reference you think is in the movie? I don't even know if I could answer that
The
now that I
most
think about it.
obscure reference.
Or the most, like, the one that people wouldn't expect would be in there.
Okay. Oh, well, like out there, very out there reference.
Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Even if it's just like halfway there,
We're just
probably
asking
step-
for us.
Okay, I think Mario picks up a baby penguin and drops them off a cliff.
No, you're not allowed to do that.
For Mario 64.
That would have been a ballin' SM64 reference, but no, Mario.
Ah,
doesn't even
dang
touch the penguins.
Mario does not murder small animals in this movie. What a shame.
Dang it.
Murders
Dang
a
it.
bunch of turtles.
Yeah, this is
Probably.
true.
Yeah, but the penguin is cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, Shale. What
Uh,
do you think?
I feel like this isn't even that obscure, but
Okay, but still, yeah.
there's a real possibility that it's not in the movie anyway. Does Birdo show up?
Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the answer is no. Yeah, unfortunately.
Dang.
Can't believe
Um,
this.
There's a scene with a
I
bunch of
do
Yoshis
think-
in the background, but no.
No Birdo.
Okay, let me hit you with a yes or no question. All right.
Okay.
This podcast is now just a quiz about the Mario.
That's
movie.
fine. We're having a
Um,
good
Let's go.
time.
And then we'll go to some Q&A or something. I mean,
The Super
Yeah,
Scratch
well,
Running
that much.
Podcast movie.
Um,
we're like the four guys from Super Mario 3D World.
pretty much. So my question
Claps
is,
is Toad.
What?
do you think
Funny mushroom.
Oh, okay.
do you think Wario or Waluigi,
No.
either one of them,
No.
makes an appearance in the movie.
No, because Nintendo is so ashamed and so deeply ashamed of those characters. There's no way.
I think yes, Wario shows up, but only in name. Like his name shows up on some like branding or packaging.
Alternative answer: the after credits scene, we get a flash of Wario.
And he's like, he does the dark layer.
Yeah, and they're like, whoa! It looks like the Mario Bros have found a new step up in the business. That's what they talk like.
The answer is no.
Yeah, I didn't think so. No, they hate
Not
those
even
guys.
a mention. Not even a reference.
They're disgusted
really
by
hate
them.
It's like, I mean, the WarioWare games were at least cool, but Waluigi is just a mistake, man.
Waluigi.
It's just like, oh, he needs a brother. They're not even brothers, right? Is that correct?
I don't know, man.
Waluigi's just a guy.
Dude.
Yeah.
I think I brought this up on the podcast before, but I was actually given the Nintendo survey to say whether I'd buy a new WarioWare game. And I told them yes, even though I had no intention of buying one, just because I knew how much people really, really wanted them.
Thank you.
Wow.
I would like to thank you for making WarioWare Get It Together happen.
Yep. So
I
true.
would love to see a platformer that controls like the last character you unlock in that game.
Oh.
Wait, no,
What
that's Pyoro. Wait, no, that is Penny.
I do not know what that means.
Wait,
I agree.
Yeah, me neither.
hold on.
You know what? Sounds cool enough.
WarioWare Get It Together. Good game.
Yep. But you know, apparently they don't like them enough. Or here's my theory, because same with Birdo, same with who knows what. I'm thinking they leave some characters out intentionally. Leave space.
They're not making a
possible
sequel.
second
They're
movie.
not making a
References.
Would
second
you think
movie.
they're not? Have you forgotten the power of money?
I don't.
Super Mario Brothers Movie 2, baby.
I feel like they're smart enough to know not to go for that. Like, I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen.
They won't call it the Super Mario Movie 2. They'll call it the Super Mario Movie. What is it?
The Super Mario World movie.
Super Mario Movie Galaxy.
Super Mario Brothers 2, baby.
Galaxy.
Game of the
Well,
year. Best picture.
I guess I spoiled this now too, but like Rosalina, for example, a character that they like a lot, I think, hasn't shown up. Or okay, there's a Luma character.
I heard there was a
There's
Luma.
a single Luma.
Yeah, there's a Luma, but no Rosalina. So maybe they're doing a little foreshadowing
Peach.
here. I don't know.
Princess Peach does say the word galaxy. Once.
No way.
Oh, you know what?
Confirmed.
Okay.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
My partner sent me this list of predictions for the Mario movie. And I want to ask you, I want to go down through it. To
Sure.
Ask you.
Sure.
Let's go through them.
Okay. The brothers will order a stereotypical Italian dish and either ask for extra mushrooms or no mushrooms. If the latter happens at the end of the movie, they'll order the dish again and specifically ask for mushrooms to be on it.
You're close.
You're close.
Mario at the start of the movie doesn't like mushrooms.
Yeah, there you go.
Luigi
Doesn't like them at
does.
Yeah, so he has an Italian dish with mushrooms. Was it just pasta with mushrooms?
It's spaghetti.
Spaghetti. It is pasta. I've always had this.
That's pretty good.
So he just like puts them over to
okay.
Luigi's plate.
Yeah.
The funny thing, of course, the funny bit is in the end the joke that he has to eat a lot of mushrooms in this movie.
Oh no!
Does it have to
that's
be a mushroom?
Terrible. The brothers will have a secret brother handshake.
They do.
Yes.
Okay.
Dang.
Either Mario or Bowser will get star power and look at the power surging from their hands and say, "I could get used to this." Apparently, that does not happen.
Does not happen.
The third act.
This does not happen, but yes.
The third act will include some sort of argument where Mario leaves and Princess Peach and Co. gets captured by Bowser, so Mario has to come back and save everyone.
Does not happen.
Oh, really? That feels so much
Not
like
happen.
it would happen.
I know, but this movie goes a different route.
Okay.
In fact, it. I don't even know.
Okay,
this
that's
movie is so. Because what I like, I guess, what I liked about this movie a lot is that the whole Mario universe and everything the games encompass and everything. it's so random and does not make a lot of sense at all. The fact that they were somehow able to put this all under one hat called the Super Mario movie, and make it make sense slightly, is amazing to me. It's like actually insane. The Mario Kart thing.
No, you don't need to spoil it. Don't spoil it to it.
Nothing. No, I will not. But like they just find a way to do that.
They put everything in this movie.
They've got it all.
Okay.
I don't know. Even
I'm looking
Mario
for-
Odyssey of sorts.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Wow.
say something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm looking for a Mario Kart enjoyer to point out some of the carts that are used in the Mario movie.
Oh,
Rate how
Okay,
meta
yeah.
their carts are.
meta
Really?
are their cards, girl.
Is Mario really gonna play Mario on full standard cart? Come on.
Come on, man.
Come on,
He
Mario.
Okay, I have only a few more.
Such a
I have only
Mario
a
thing.
few more.
Oh, okay, sure.
Alright, let's go.
They will have a fake out death scene with Mario after he makes a heroic sacrifice that ultimately saves the day. The characters will start crying, and then a single tear will fall on Mario and make him wake up.
Does not happen.
Dang
Until
it.
the crying.
Okay.
Yeah, the
The fake
Princess-
out lasts like
Princess
3 seconds.
Peach.
fake out does happen. Okay, yes, you're
Oh
right.
yeah, there is a fake out. Of course there is. It's a hero's journey.
Oh.
Princess Peach will
like-
give
yeah.
Mario a kiss on the nose, and he will turn all red and go woohoo, and a one-up sound effect will play.
It doesn't happen.
Oh, it does not happen. It's not even like a peck.
All right, they'll have a dance party at the end of the movie with an early 2010s pop song playing.
They didn't.
Oh, I came to dig.
That's probably not what they were going with then.
It's not. No, they don't do that.
They'll have
Luckily.
different
Although-
beds that are color coded, or they'll have a bunk bed.
They have bands that are.
Do we see Luigi's bed? These are the questions we ask here on the ScratchRunning Podcast.
Yeah, this is very similar to what Shale. This is very similar to what Shale said. Mario will be like, "Don't you ever wish? Don't you ever wish you could do more with your life? Don't you want to do something bigger?" To Luigi,
You
he'll
do
go,
more with your life.
"No, not really." And then they turn around and go to sleep. They will sleep in one room in different colored beds, and the beds are color coded. One will snore really loud and make Mario have a hard time sleeping.
No. No. What you say? One will...
Doesn't happen.
Luigi will.
Yeah.
That seemed more like a Mario voice than any of the Mario voices I actually heard.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I guess so.
Nintendo, hire this man.
Yes.
I think no, they don't. Nobody sleeps or snores in this movie.
They don't
Okay.
have time to go to sleep in the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
It's only 90 minutes.
Apparently they
now,
crammed it full of stuff.
I'm trying to think of a question here. I give you 3 pop songs,
Mm.
and one of them is in the movie.
Okay.
Oh, let's go.
But just give me a second to assemble the cast of pop songs
Okay.
that you have to guess from.
Yeah, I will say I have heard that there are musical numbers in this movie.
There are musical
Yes,
numbers?
Various characters begin to sing.
No.
Oh, yes.
No way. What is this movie?
It's a musical. It's a musical.
You
It's
know
a
what?
musical.
Just this once,
No,
no
it's not.
spoilers.
Yeah, it's true. That's true.
How about, can I guess some songs that might be in the movie?
Oh, sure.
I'm Happy from Pharaoh.
From Despicable
Wait.
Me Too.
Oh, they couldn't do that. No, that is from like
Not
okay.
a
You
second
know what?
time.
It's Illumination Studios. Of course they could,
Hmm.
but they don't. No.
I don't think Nintendo would let them.
Yeah, that's true.
How many times do you guys think Mamma Mia is said in the Super Mario Bros. Movie?
Did you count?
No, but Jack's films did.
Okay, so
Okay,
there
well.
must have been more than one.
More than one then, because the
Yes.
answer is not then just
Yes.
0.
30. 30. I'm putting money on 30.
No, I think that's too high. I'm gonna go with 14.
The phrase Mamma Mia is said 5 times
wait. Oh,
in the
five
Super Mario
times.
Brothers movie.
5.
That warrants a
Yep.
video. That warrants a video. You internet celebs are too much.
Don't worry, it was just a tweet.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
Not
There
not
we
a
go.
full video.
Okay, so I have the question of all questions. We have 3 pop songs. Only one of them was in this movie. I hope you know these songs. I think you do. If not, I'll try my best to sing them a little.
I'll get the old tuber up
So
and
we have
I'll listen if I haven't heard it.
number 1, Aha's Take on Me. Number 2,
Oh, I hope that's
4
in it.
Non-Blondes with What's Up.
Okay.
And number 3, Spin Doctors with 2 Princes.
I haven't
hope you
heard
know
of,
all of those.
I don't know if I've heard Spin Doctors, but I have heard the others.
It's like, if you want to come
Tell me,
in, baby.
baby.
Yeah,
just go
that's right.
ahead.
Oh, there's no
Dun,
way.
dun, 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 dun. And What's Up? You know that one, right? What's going?
Hey,
Okay,
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
The
Or
glass sometimes and I'm crying dead.
me.
Just to get it all out, what's in my head.
And
Oh, we could just spend this episode singing, but
yeah.
these are my 3 picks. Only one of them made it in.
Can
The
I
other
t-
2, unfortunately, were left in unreleased scenes.
I want to tell you my thoughts.
Sure.
I could see 4 Non-Blondes What's Up playing in this segment where Mario's like depressed that they don't have money. Like, you know, he's like, oh
Sure.
man, Luigi, we're not going to be able to pay rent. Oh no. Mario. You work harder,
Sing a
Mario.
song for you.
Let me sing a song for you. Oh, I cry sometimes when I'm falling in. Just to get it all out, what's in my head.
Why are they the 2 candlesmiths from Shloopy and Friends?
Oh, Bowser, you need to answer our riddles.
Okay.
Okay.
What about the other ones?
I think Aha Take on Me is just such a funny, like, upbeat, yippee sort of Mario that I can just imagine them playing it during like a montage of Mario like getting the beans kicked out of him, like when he's doing the obstacle course, and he's like it's like a tonal dissonance.
Take on.
Yeah, take on
Mamma
me.
mia.
Mamma mia.
I feel like I gotta do a take.
Okay, Shale, what do you say? We didn't even have a segment for Spin Doctors 2 Prince, but sure.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's the Spin Doctor one because I've never heard of it.
Simply Spin Doctors 2 Princess is probably just a song Nick likes, and he was like, let me just throw that.
It's
Not even true. Not even true. I don't like this. I like the song. It's
I
okay.
knew it.
It's okay.
real.
I'm not against hearing it.
This is
whenever
very
it's on the
much
radio.
like a
shows up on the
Germany sort of poppy song.
Absolutely not. This
British.
song is worldwide. Absolutely worldwide.
Mhm.
Okay, Shelbridge, what is your guess then? 2 Princes?
Yeah, to the spin whatever thing.
I'm gonna bite you.
The big answer is, it's Take on Me.
What is it happening?
Clive's got it.
What's happening in Take on Me, please?
Kieran, when does it happen again?
Take on Me is played in the Mario Kart scene.
That makes
Not
sense.
the Mario Kart scene,
Yes.
but when they're driving they're driving
Mario Kart
through
place.
the Donkey Kong zone.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 songs that aren't in the Mario movie, and you need to decide.
It's Twilight by ELO.
We have Freebird by Leonard Skinnard, and just a Steely Dan song, just any.
Just any of them.
any Steely Dan song. I'm sorry to disappoint. No, they're not.
Not in the movie.
Not in the movie.
No Steely Dan.
No. And yes, they sing sometimes, but not often.
They
not a
sing.
musical,
They
luckily.
sing the Mario Brothers rap. We're the Mario Brothers, and we're
Yeah.
the Mario.
They actually do.
Disturbing.
They
Disturbing.
do that.
That's the commercial for Super Mario
now this
Brothers
is-
Plumbing.
Do you think the DK rap appears?
What are you talking about? No.
I think it does.
We have the polar opposites here. I love it. Okay, give me like a debate. Why should it?
Why would it be in the movie? Isn't that like not real? Is that actually?
That's
Is it-
real. It's I think
Walnuts,
mostly people would like mash it up or like
That's
cut
Yeah.
the words together to be weird. But yeah, I think that absolutely shows up.
What do you mean?
DK.
This is
Donkey
10%
Kong.
Walnuts, 20% peanuts. That's
15% concentrated pineapple smells. Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Oh,
Also,
no.
Seth Rogen.
yeah.
Seth Rogen does Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Seth Rogen is like the least funny person in the world. So I just
Actually,
don't-
yeah. The one thing that I have heard. Sorry about this spoiler. Is that in the movie you hear the Seth Rogen laugh?
Of course.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh,
No,
crap.
here's the problem. I watched the movie in German, so his laugh was actually quite okay.
I need to watch the German dub of the SMB movie.
So I'm sorry to disappoint you, Clabs. Here, the DK rap absolutely is in the movie.
And it is mixed weirdly so that it's just the chorus. DK. Donkey Kong.
Is Seth Rogen singing it?
He
No.
like slightly sings along.
I'm gonna strangle
Yeah.
him.
DK.
Is that right?
I'm
I think that's what he
Donkey
does.
Kong.
So yeah, right.
And that's
You
it.
remember this movie better than I do.
I'm gonna do a violence. I can't.
Watch it in German.
It was all right in German. Not gonna lie, it was like pretty good. Like I'm just waiting for Claps to say something absolutely not German here. No, okay.
Mario.
Mario, Luigi, es spreche de Deutsch, Luigi. Jean Mario, Apfelmanoir. Epic
That is
Apfelmann.
awful.
Yeah, that's what he
That
said.
is awful.
You're welcome.
One question, fittingly, on the SRCast Q&A box from Revilo45. Who else would it be? We've had a Sonic movie. We've had a Pokemon movie. Now we have the Mario movie. What video game do you think will be made into a movie next?
Shale.
Ooh.
Wanna hear-
Skyrim.
Skyrim movie.
Oh,
That's the
Now that
last.
would be
That's
crazy.
the only thing they haven't ported the game to. The big screen.
Not specifically not Elder Scrolls.
Morrowind.
But just Skyrim.
Just Skyrim.
wow.
Yeah, I'm saying.
They're just going back to... Wait, have they announced any sorts of new Elder Scrolls?
They've said that they're working on the 6th one.
Ah, yes.
I don't
And
know
they
if there's
didn't.
any other information.
Oblivion 2.
Come, Nerevar,
Oblivion.
friend or traitor, come.
Okay, so Skyrim would actually be... now the question is, would it be like a cartoonish movie like the others?
It was live action.
No, it'd be live.
Yeah,
It'd be riffing off of the success of the D&D movie without actually getting any of the charm of it, and it would just be a really played straight Skyrim movie.
To
Which
be
is a
fair, I still
shame.
have to watch that.
It is a shame because a lot of Elder Scrolls stuff is just absolutely absurd. And it
Yeah, they would
should
not
be
play into
silly.
that. They're going to take it way too seriously, and it's going to be a box
They're
office
just
flop.
gonna do the main route.
There's that one guy at the beginning of
Question mark.
Morrowind where you walk down the path and then he just screams and this like funny looking guy with a silly hat falls down in front of you and dies, and you just read his little
What?
journal that's like, hey, I made this crazy spell that makes me jump really high, but once I'm up in the air, I don't know how to land.
Oh no!
I should play. I have not played a single Skyrim
Morrowind
game.
sounds like a lot of fun.
really
Morrowind
sounds
like
after
a good
show?
bit.
Anybody?
Maybe not.
Probably not. Did people invent like multiplayer Morrowind? I guess there's a Elder Scrolls Online, but
I
that
think so.
stinks.
Oh yeah, I would
Really?
be down for that. But every time I play one of these scuffed sort of like multiplayer mods or like old
Yeah.
multiplayer games, like my network has been compromised. Like someone has like
I
gotten
see.
through the firewall, and like every time I've tried to
Every
host one
time.
of these games.
Log4j strikes back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe.
I downloaded this Minecraft mod and now my entire PC is gone.
Mm.
The entirety of it, not just
Yeah, they
the
a little worm, a little data
stole
worm.
it.
yeah,
Just crawled out of
Little
your
blue in my
circuit board and started munching and crunching on that silicon and copper.
Yep. There's a little blue in my PC.
I have
Shelbridge, have you actually listened to any SRCasts before this? Like to any of the newer ones?
I think so. I think I've missed like the last two. But
Oh,
they're
okay.
good.
Then you've okay.
You haven't missed much.
Okay.
all right.
But I just wanted to ask if you even like if you watch that
If you
episode. where
even watch,
Clabs goes on about.
I only listen to the episodes with me in them.
Oh yeah,
Dude, me too. I only listen to my episodes of the podcast.
I only listen to the ones with Kieran in them as well. I got a couple. I have a couple answers for your question, Nick. About the question
please.
from Reveal of 45. I think there's going to be a bad From Software movie. I think there's going to
Remind me what From Software does.
They made Dark Souls.
They made the Dark Souls.
Oh no!
It's gonna
I
be
don't
like a,
think it's gonna be bad. Why would they do that?
I don't know why they would make a movie though.
Dark Souls
There's
or
enough
Bloodborne
story
movie.
to be put
Yeah,
into.
but like part of the fun is that it's hard to tell what the story is.
The movie is just you have to go out of the theater over and over.
No, here's the thing. I think they're going to come up with like a lot of their own canon. I think it's going to be a lot of their own stuff. So I think the movie's like for nobody. I think they're going to make a Dark Souls movie with its own lore that the fans will hate and no one will understand.
I see.
Excellent.
One thing I could see for sure is I was gonna say a Donkey Kong standalone movie.
No
but we're kind of over that now.
way.
That's not gonna
Nah.
happen. No.
No, it's Seth Rogen. An hour and a half
No.
of Seth Rogen just being Seth Rogen as a
Now
monkey.
that is a movie.
Just actually
That's watching
sounds
German.
like my personal form of hell, like eternal torment.
Here it is. A Fortnite movie. I'm calling
Oh, you
Dude,
are
I'm calling it.
Fortnite
so...
Is there a
Chapter 1 went
story?
it's that they're gonna think of something. The movie starts with where we drop in boys, and then I don't know.
No, you're onto
There is
something.
Fortnite lore, but you had to be there for it, which is my least favorite thing.
You're onto something. I think it's gonna be Save the World, the Fortnite single player zombie one. And they'll try
It's
and
just
tie
going
it
to be a
in.
recap of Chapter 1, and it ends with the Fortnite hole.
Maybe.
My other guess was gonna be Among Us.
Do you think they would make a really good live action Among Us movie?
Well,
Like
that's
Knives Out, just like trying to find out who the imposter.
Like a
Hold on a
serious thriller that's like based on
Yeah,
it,
I mean-
but in space.
second.
yeah. I mean the premise there is pretty
Wait.
good for like setting up drama, and
They have,
if you just
they have
slap
15...
an Among Us skin.
Hold on.
Right.
I have an idea. They have 15 celebrity actors in Among Us costumes, but you only get to see who they are when they
Yes.
die.
Yes, there we go. That's like the Masked Singer, or what that's
Yeah,
called.
it's like the Masked
Masked
Singer.
Imposter.
But it's the Masked Murderer, of course.
The masked...
Like
a
it's like
second.
mass murder.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
that the
That's-
imposter is
I don't
sus.
know if this is something we should talk about on the SRCast.
You're fine.
Among Us do you like, though?
Okay, this is a great question because I have a couple other ideas too. I think there's gonna be a Civ movie, but it's like again, it's so detached from the game.
It's just history class.
It's just like a history game, but all like
Yeah.
kind of accelerated
Like a documentary
and like a little
of ancient Rome.
You have to have that one plot point where various civilizations are trying to build some historical monument, and only the first person to like succeed in building the whole thing gets to keep it.
Everyone else has to tear theirs down. Everyone's like that.
Is that how it works in Civ? I've never
Yes.
played a single Civ game. Oh man. I've recently started watching Death Note again, and I just realized how certain moments of that are just Among Us the movie. The biggest round of Among Us ever played is Death Note, the
Oh
anime.
geez, so true, guys.
Is terrible.
Was
Among Us.
were the senators of Rome when they went after Caesar? Was that like kind of like an Among Us reference when there was like who's going to betray Caesar, right? Like
I'm gonna be honest. When Caesar was killed, I heard a little bit of it. Ding 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 ding.
oh my god,
Honestly,
I'm
I
going
feel
to
like
strangle
the guys. I feel like the Senate was the crewmates, and they were just ejecting Julius Caesar.
Oh, so true, so true. Caesar was
They
the
just-
imposter.
They ejected him.
They took a
being
vote,
sus.
guys. They took
Was
a
he the
vote.
imposter though?
Guy, he was
Yeah.
faking tasks.
Oh.
Caesar was faking tasks, guys. I saw him fake wires.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could see it.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have bad Skyrim movie. I like that none of the movies we talked about we actually thought were gonna be good. We just like
I mean, it's not like video game movies have had a real
right.
glowing reputation.
No.
So true. I'm gonna say the Mario movie did a good job.
I heard.
Props to them. Respect.
This is pretty.
Where
This
respect's
is all
due.
right.
But
It's definitely one of the better things Illumination Studios has ever made.
I just cannot believe the Sonic movie got a second one. What happened to that? How did
Yeah.
that work?
Yeah.
How?
No, you're right. Where it feels like Sonic did not deserve a second movie, there might be an inkling that Mario deserves a second movie.
Did you say inkling?
No.
Did
Did
you
somebody
say
say inkling?
Because that just got I got the idea.
Clamps from Scratch Running. Do you know whose podcast you're on? I want
What
to see.
about a Splatoon movie?
I want
No
to see a
way.
movie based on Splatoon lore.
I mean, it'd be cool, but no way. Right? That's just not.
No, I don't think so either. It would just, I don't know. Would it be even, what? Would they even talk?
Yes.
Or would it just be?
Nah, you'd get English voice actors, but you'd put the squid filter on them.
Okay.
That would
You
be.
put the
Yeah.
squid filter on everyone, but you do have subtitles. But only occasionally.
Oh,
I would like this movie. I don't think anyone would go see it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I have a
Fans are
theory.
insane.
I think we're gonna see a resurgence, not a resurgence because this didn't happen, of like board game tabletop movies, especially with a D&D movie. I think we're gonna get a Settlers of Catan movie, and I think we're gonna need a Magic the Gathering.
Didn't they make a Battleship movie a while ago?
Yeah,
And it
they
was
did.
bad.
Yeah, it was really
Oh,
bad.
no. I heard, no joke, and probably everybody already knew this, that a Five Nights at Freddy's movie is actually happening. So that's one thing where they actually made something that, something as popular as, I guess, Among Us or as Fortnite. Maybe those are a bit more popular now, but still, even Five Nights at Freddy's got a movie. So
Who
knows? Cuphead already got a series,
TV show. As
a
it
TV show.
as it deserves.
That's true.
I guess so. And that is one thing that tells me that even newer games can have a chance at getting a movie if there's just, or something similar, if there's enough steam behind it.
No, I agree.
Did somebody say Steam? Like the place where you buy video games? Are we getting Half-Life the movie?
I
my
could
God.
see it. Half-Life.
No, I remember there was this years and years ago. There was this
no.
whole thing with there were talks about either a Half-Life or a Portal movie, and someone was talking with J.J. Abrams or something. Nothing ever came out of
about
that. I hope nothing ever comes out of that.
You know what they're
Why would
really
you do
missing
that?
out on? They're really missing out on. Dang, I looked Portal and I hoped they would show up on Scratch. Who's the guy who made that Portal game after 7 years? Chaotic D. They should have had Chaotic
Oh, we're
D.
bringing this up on the podcast now?
Yeah.
I think a Portal movie. I also heard about that. That was.
I don't know if Portal would go hard as a movie, because you just kind of shoot the gun, right?
Yeah, that's most video games.
most video games. That's true. It's just Splatoon, Karen. I'm sorry to tell you. It's also just Splatoon.
Mhm.
You just shoot the gun
The
and
problem with
fire the arrow and.
Squid Games.
a lot of these games is that it's gameplay, right? You play through the game and they kind of drip feed you little bits of the story. So a lot of these movies that try to adapt them, they genuinely do just kind of have to make up so much lore or just scrap so much. If they made a Portal movie, you're just gonna watch Shale twiddle her thumbs for 20 minutes trying to get through a puzzle. That's not gonna happen. So you
Just silently trying things out, trying to solve some puzzle. Oh wait, I don't quite
This
get
is why we circle back to Mario, because they make up so much lore.
Yep.
Right. But when you do it something
kind of
so
do
beloved, people love they love Portal for the story, even though it's not a big part of the actual material. Meanwhile, Mario,
That's a good point.
people love Paper Mario for the story, but those are standalone games. This is just based on
The Mario games are platforms. There are platforming sections, and they are pretty fun to watch.
That's not the bulk of the movie.
Yeah,
The bulk
that's
of the
not
movie isn't.
That's not the whole movie.
Woohoo! I jump
sure.
on Goomba. I pick up turtle shell. Yeah.
I think there's a lot of room for good movies, for good games, but I just don't think they would ever actually get around to making.
I
them
don't- I
good
mean,
and just,
IP
make it a cash grab. of sorts.
IP has a strong arm, man. Like people, if it's a name that people recognize, they will make a movie out of it. I do not doubt for a second that a Fortnite movie could definitely come, and it would be like viral marketed as like they're making the Fortnite movie. It's got all the characters. They're doing the gritty. They're doing the Orange Justice.
Oh no!
Oh, it's Darth Vader, and now he does the default dance, and it's like, oh, it's the.
I just
Fortnite
realized that
movie.
the Fortnite movie would basically be Smash Bros. The movie.
Exactly.
For everything ever.
It'd be more like Space Jam 2.
You'd have like wasn't Son Goku in there too?
Yeah. I mean, now that I think about this might be an IP nightmare. So maybe this wouldn't.
This is terrible.
Yeah. Fortnite has characters, but you just don't see them anymore.
I just know the fish guy. That's all I know.
Yeah.
All I need to know.
Funny Fortnite fish is a classic.
Fortnite fish.
I have the extremely rare Samsung Galaxy Note skin. I'll have you know that.
Is that real?
That is real. I got it from my mom's Samsung Galaxy Note. I remember she got it, and I was like, "Hey, could I like log into the mobile Fortnite on your phone for just a second?" And I do not play this. I have 0 dubs.
Based.
Wait, wow.
The only dubs I have are from 50v50. Actually,
Real.
I don't know if
Me
those
too.
count.
Okay, so all I'm saying is, I think there's still a chance for a Turanga movie.
I was gonna let someone else say it.
There's a future.
Who else would it be?
Listen, there's a future. You make Turanga on Scratch. It's amazing.
Yep.
You show it off to a games company when you're trying to get an internship. They're like, this is some cool stuff. You're in. You work your way up through the ranks. You pitch a full release on Steam with all these new features, with more developers working on it. They make a full Turanga game. You have the full Turanga universe. And then you work the rest of your life trying to make it into a movie. And then that is the universe in which there is a Turanga.
And that's the universe in which no game ever gets released again. Is that correct? As you said in the last episode.
Yes, that's
yes, yeah.
And the game is so good that they cancel Super Smash Bros.
Games
Ultimate
in general.
2. Yeah, there's no more games. Definitely take the April Fool's Day episode very seriously.
Oh, please, yes. Especially for like the Switch U and stuff that happens. It's true.
Dude, the Switch 2, the Switch U.
Switch U.
Switch 2, no way.
Yeah, it's got 2
Here's
screens.
one last question, by the way, from Reveal45, that you have to answer in just one sentence. If the entire internet was a Scratch project, what would be the instructions, notes, and credits?
Hashtag games, hashtag all.
Press the green flag to start the project.
Press the green flag twice.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Download this project to play. With a little extra time, I might as well, I still have my future seeing crystal ball. Do you guys have any questions?
Oh.
Do you have any questions about the future? Yeah, I do.
I loved how last time we just shut you down immediately once you said that. You had a good laugh where you said, like, do you have any other questions about the future? Kara was just like, no.
Listen, now I'm giving you a second chance. Do you have any questions about the future?
Honestly, what's the next Scratch update looking like?
Next Scratch update's going to be another UI update. They're going to tackle the forum this time. They're going to make the forum.
Oh, dude, everybody's going to love it.
They just delete it.
They're going to remove a bunch of forums, and they're going to standardize it in 3 forums, rather than having a bunch of sub forums. And all of the old stuff is just going to be lost.
Just gone.
Man. Shale, do you have a question about the future? You can ask Claps.
About
Once in a
the
lifetime
future.
chance. Yeah.
This is the crystal wall. I am thinking now about Crystal Pepsi and Tab Clear. We didn't have a soda segment this time.
That is kind of true.
And I've been thinking about Tab Clear.
You
guys know about Tab Clear?
I know about Tab. Is Tab Clear real? It is real. This is
Tab Clear was introduced by the Coca-Cola Company as a method of killing Crystal Pepsi.
Didn't work, huh?
It did. Because Crystal Pepsi is gone, right? Pepsi had spent so much marketing budget on like marketing Crystal Pepsi as this new thing. Oh, it's Pepsi, but it's clear, but it still has all that taste. Coca-Cola took the already tarnished reputation of Tab, made Tab clear, and then promoted it like right alongside Crystal Pepsi, but also sort of implied that it was this, oh, it's a diet drink. Oh, it's, people don't quite like diet drinks. They think, oh, the taste's not as good. And so I think within like 3 or 5 months,
so Tab Clear
was dead, but also Crystal Pepsi was dead.
That
it
is
took
diet.
Crystal Pepsi with it. It dragged it down to the grave.
Dragged Crystal Pepsi down.
Diabolical. That is diabolical.
Dude,
This is
marketing
a real
is
thing
crazy.
that happened. You can look it up.
That is a big money move right
Tab
there.
Clear was marketed
That
as
is a
a
big
diet drink, which is less popular than colas, and the Tab brand in general was seen as an inferior product to flagships like Coca-Cola or Pepsi. With Tab Clear being placed in close proximity to Crystal Pepsi, the image of both brands would be damaged in what Simon called a kamikaze strategy.
That is incredible. This image I just found that says suddenly everything is clear.
Suddenly everything is clear.
That is
Part
amazing.
of the Tab Clear marketing campaign. This is incredible.
I'm going to take another sip of my Voltage Mountain Dew that I've been drinking all episode.
Just trash your own product to vicariously get a couple shots in on your competitor.
Imagine having the money to invent a product, market it,
It's built to fail.
built
Yeah.
to fail.
Built, what was it called? Born to Die.
Born to die.
I love that they just knew Tab sucked.
I'm
Tab,
sorry,
man.
Shale. At this point, gotta say you lost your. No, wait, that was that Tab? Yes. That was
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tab is gone.
Yeah. Dang.
Rest in peace, Tab.
Do you still have some cans hanging around?
No.
Oh.
You know.
No, just like filled ones.
No,
We
no,
really
no.
miss Tab. Please
Just
bring
really
it back.
old cans of Tab just sitting around.
Yeah.
You know Shell slurped that up the second he got his paws on some Tab.
Put
It's
a
not
pickle
that
in
bad.
there or two. I don't know.
And the can's bright pink. What's not to like?
I miss
Yeah,
A
it.
Tab branded energy drink, which uses an entirely different recipe from cola, is sold in New Mexico, New Zealand, and Spain, where it is called Tab Fabulous.
Tabulous, even.
Tab Energy.
Do you have any questions about the future of Tab?
Yeah, what to ask the wall if Tab is ever gonna come back.
All right, I'm
please.
spinning it. Ooh, whoa.
What?
All right,
What? They're making a
guys,
movie?
they're making a Tab movie.
No.
Dude, yes.
It's a really campy, goofy movie, and part of the marketing is they bring back Tab, but it's really self-mean. They make fun of Tab a lot.
Oh.
And they
I
kinda
think
put
the
it down.
people have forgotten about Tab.
Oh yeah, for sure.
0.5% of people in the US think about Tab, and then 0% of every other country.
Yeah.
That is true. I have not known this existed before I met Shale.
I think they could bring back Tab, and nobody would notice that it's Tab.
Isn't it tragic that there will be a day where the last person to remember Tab will go to rest, and there will be no more knowledge of its existence?
I think
Just
so.
like
But
that.
it
It was like Tab never happened.
And,
at least many million years in the future, well, probably not, but somebody will find a washed up can of Tab,
yeah.
a new species.
Mm-hmm. And they'll question the past. They'll put us on trial.
And it'll be like the Rosetta Stone, because it has all the
It'll have
Tab
all the
Rosetta-
ingredients of Tab.
Yes, it has all the ingredients
They'll
on the
figure
back,
out-
which is
They might figure it out.
So there you go, Shale and Claps. That's the ultimate comeback for Tab, and they praise it as the ultimate.
Yes, I see
favorite
it now. I see it further into the future of my crystal ball. A
then
society built around Tab.
And then they swim a few few thousand miles over to my place and find a washed up can of Baja Blast.
About 300 cans of Mountain Dew Baja Blast stacked on top of each other, made into a home. That's
Funny
right.
Baja Blast.
The 300 cans is not enough to make a home out of it, but
Probably not.
probably not. Do you people think it's time to end the episode?
Oh, absolutely.
It very well could be.
Maybe it's time to close this tab. If you know.
It's time to close this tab. It's time to sort our tabs like that one game from the Game Jam.
Yep.
My name's been Kieran. I've had on this podcast today my good friend Abshellard, Clabs, Shale Britain. You guys have been great. Thank you guys so much for watching.
You've been great.
The recording it's stopping here.
Only one man could say that.
I couldn't trick you. I couldn't trick you into stopping the podcast.
Probably not. You're the imposter, sir.
Anyways, I'm Kieran, KTrav258 Travis. I step on arrows and the center panel.
What are you, Adam Savage?
You do.
Yeah, someone left that comment on my profile. Why am I the Mythbusters?
I don't know. How many myths have you busted?
I don't know.
Thank you for supporting us, everybody.
Thank you.
Out there. I mean, just by, listening, and also the few who support us on Patreon. Also,
you guys are cool.
Blah, 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 blah. YouTube, blah, 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 blah.
YouTube.
Karen, please end the episode.
Scratch us there. I'm going stepping on some arrows.
I'm going to kill you.
What?